Finally told the first girl I ever loved how I felt about her. 20 years later. So growing up I had a friend. She was a year or two younger than me, and as a teenager the age difference seemed to matter a little. At the time I also had serious emotional issues which she didn't know about. Took me over 10 years before I got therapy, and only recently have I worked through them. We were closest friends ever, finished each other's thoughts. The thing is, I was in love with this girl. At a time when I thought I wasn't capable of love, she showed me I was. She also taught me the exact kind of woman I was attracted to: brilliant, fearless, big heart, tough as balls. Nobody could tell her what to do, and she took no crap from anyone, gave no fucks about anyone's opinion. If anyone's familiar with Lower Decks, this chick was basically a young mariner. Till today, every woman Eve ever had a relationship with has reminded me of her in some way. Some a little more than others, but all had similar personality traits. 20 years ago she moved to Israel and we lost touch. By the time I was able to tell her, she was already gone. I went to see her a year later and she was with her first boyfriend at the time. The two kept hooking up in front of me, and it broke my heart to act like I was fine with it and not secretly fantasizing about his member getting cut off in a tragic accident. After that heartbreak was when we lost touch. Well, the other week we met up. She was in town. I actually messaged her after the October 7th incident as I was very worried about her. Turns out she was in town at the time, got here just before it all went down. I was so relieved that she was here and safe and unharmed. We caught up last weekend and I finally told her. The thing is, I wanted to say, I loved you so much, you were a huge part of my life and you showed me the exact type of partner I wanted in life. Instead, the words that came out were, I used to have a crush on you. Couldn't tell her she was important to me, couldn't tell her how much I regretted losing touch. Couldn't tell her the million things I'd thought about over the years, the regrets I had, the everything. All I could say was, back when we were kids, I had a crush on you. Was like it was the boy she knew 20 years ago talking, and not the man who spent 20 years learning from that boy's mistakes. She did say it was nice to hear and thanked me for telling her. She also told me she never thought of me in that way, which was okay. TBH, after 20 years of kicking myself for not making a move, it's nice to know she would have turned me down anyways.